Thaddeus threw my coffee cup against the wall. Brown splatters dripped like ugly tears. Still playing hard to get, Alara, he sneered. My hands shook, but inside I whispered, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Hi friends. I'm Alara Winthrop. This is my true story, how my boss bullied me for saying no to his creepy advances. I'm sharing it because someone out there needs this hope today. If you believe kindness beats cruelty, stay with me. Like this story. Share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You might save someone's life. Thaddeus moved my desk to the printer room. Buzzing machines drowned my thoughts. Coworkers snickered as I tripped over cords. Humiliation burned my cheeks. But when I sat down, a folded note lay under my keyboard. He did this to Maya last year. She quit crying. My breath caught. Who left this? A friend? A trap? I glanced around. Everyone avoided my eyes. Except quiet Peregrine from IT, he gave me a small, sad nod before walking away. Peregrine fixed my frozen computer in 2 minutes. Be careful, Alara, he whispered, glancing at the ceiling. Thaddeus has hidden cameras in the break room. He watches everyone. Ice slid down my spine. Cameras? Why? Then I remembered, last week, Thaddeus happened to find me alone at the microwave. He'd touched my shoulder. Said I looked lonely. Now I knew why. I clutched my cross necklace. Overcome evil with good, I prayed. But how? Thaddeus dumped a giant project on my desk Friday at 4:58 p.m., due Monday morning, he smirked. Fail, and you're fired. Panic clawed my throat. Impossible. But as I stared at the mess, Peregrine slipped a flash drive into my palm. Old project files, he murmured. They'll help. My heart raced. Was this real help, or bait to make me cheat? I went home trembling. That night, I opened the drive. Perfect files. Too perfect. They were Thaddeus's own stolen work from another company. I used Peregrine's files carefully, adding my own ideas. Monday morning, I handed Thaddeus the finished project. His smile vanished. How, he demanded. I just smiled. At lunch, I saw him arguing fiercely with a woman in a red coat near the parking lot. She had my same honey brown hair. My same height. My same walk. Chills prickled my arms. Who was she? As I watched, she turned, and our eyes met. She looked exactly like me. Then she vanished behind a van. Gone. Like a ghost. Or a warning. Back at my desk, I found a silver earring under my chair. It was shaped like a star, just like the woman in red wore. I picked it up. Tiny initials were engraved, S.W. Serafina Winthrop. No relation, but same last name? Weird. I showed it to Brenda from accounting. Her face paled. That's Serafina's, she whispered. She worked here 2 years ago. Thaddeus fired her after she rejected him. Brenda hurried away. My hands trembled. Was the woman I saw Serafina? Alive? Watching me? Or was I imagining things? I clutched my Bible verse tight. I can do all things. God, show me the truth. Peregrine met me by the fire exit after work. Rain drizzled on his glasses. I found files, he said, handing me a tablet. 7 women. All bullied by Thaddeus. All left quietly. But Serafina fought back, she reported him to HR. 2 days later, she vanished from town. No, goodbye. No forwarding address. People think she ran away, Peregrine said. But I think Thaddeus made her disappear. My stomach twisted. Was Serafina alive? Hiding? Or worse? I whispered Romans 12 verse 21, overcome evil with good. But how do you fight a monster who erases people? Mom called crying. Her medicine costs jumped. I might lose the house, Alara, she sobbed. I needed my job desperately. Next morning, Thaddeus cut my hours to part-time. Change your mind about us, he purred, leaning close. I shook my head. He smirked. Suit yourself. That night, I cried in my car, rain tapping the roof. Why let this happen, God? I prayed. Then Philippians 4 verse 13 glowed in my heart, I can do all things. Not, I will be safe. But, I will be strong. I wiped my tears. This wasn't over. A woman in a crisp suit waited by my car. Alara Winthrop? I'm Imogen Vale. Seraphina's sister. My breath caught. Seraphina was real and had family. Imogen showed me a photo, Seraphina smiling at a beach. She's alive, Imogen said. In witness protection. Thaddeus committed fraud, Seraphina saw him steal $200,000. He threatened her life. Imogen needed my help to trap him. But what if this was Thaddeus's trick? What if Imogen worked for him? I studied her eyes. They held the same fire I felt. I nodded slowly. Tell me your plan. Thaddeus invited me to dinner at La Rouge. To clear the air, his text said. I wore my locket, with a tiny recorder inside. Candlelight flickered as he poured wine. You're different, Alara, he said softly. Strong. I respect that. Then his smile vanished. Say yes, to me. Or I fire you Monday. I shook my head. His face darkened. He smashed his wine glass on the table. You'll regret this. Glass shards flew. But my locket light stayed green, recording every word. I had his threat. Staying calm while he seethed. Overcome evil with good, I whispered inside. Monday came. I braced for firing. Instead, Thaddeus called me in smiling. You impressed me Friday, he said, sliding a raised letter across his desk. My pay jumped 30%. Too good. That evening, my bank app dinged, $500 extra deposited. Bonus, the note read. Blood money? I stared at my screen, heart pounding. Was this a trick to buy my silence? Or guilt? I almost deleted the app. But then I remembered Romans 12 verse 21, overcome evil with good. I wouldn't return the money, that might anger him. But I wouldn't spend it either. I transferred every cent to Mom's medical fund. Let his evil become her healing. Peregrine vanished Tuesday. His desk cleared out. HR said he resigned immediately. Suspicious. That night, digging through office trash bins, I know, gross, I found his torn notebook. One page survived, Thaddeus moves money through a Maple Holdings, fake company. Proof in server folder X7. Fraud. But why would Peregrine leave this? A test? A trap? I trembled holding that paper. Then I noticed tiny letters in the margin, trust Alara. She's clean. He wrote this for me. But where was he now? Missing. Or hiding. I clutched my cross. God, protect him. Protect us both. I followed Thaddeus after work, heart hammering. He drove to the old docks, met a shadowy man near warehouse 4B. They exchanged a black briefcase. Cash? Drugs? I snapped a photo with my phone, blurry, but usable. As I crept closer, my foot crunched gravel. Thaddeus whipped around. I ducked behind a crate, breath frozen. He stared right at me, then shrugged and drove off. Safe. But my hands shook so bad I almost dropped my phone. The photo showed his face clear enough. Proof. But was it enough to stop him? Or just enough to get me killed? My doc photo leaked on the staff chat app overnight. Boss dealing, the headline screamed. Next morning, Thaddeus called me in, but he was smiling. Let's be friends, Alara, he said softly. He slid a check across his desk, $10,000. Forget the photo ever existed. My mouth went dry. $10,000 could save Mom's house. But taking it made me his partner in crime. I pushed the check back. I don't want your money. His smile died. Mistake, he whispered. As I left, I felt his eyes burning holes in my back. But Philippians 4 verse 13 warmed my heart. I can do all things. Even say no to easy money. Midnight. A crash woke me. My apartment door hung open. Glass glittered on my floor. I'd been robbed. But my laptop and TV were untouched. Only thing missing, the recorder locket from my nightstand. A warning? Thaddeus knew I'd recorded him. Fear choked me. I wanted to run, hide, quit. But then I saw my open Bible on the desk, Philippians 4 verse 13 underlined in pink. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I wasn't alone. I called Imogen the lawyer at 1 a.m. He knows, I whispered. She didn't panic. Good, she said. Now he'll get careless. And careless men fall. Imogen met me at a quiet cafe. Serafina isn't missing, she whispered, sliding a photo across the table. There she was, alive, smiling in a sun hat. Witness protection, Imogen explained. Thaddeus stole company funds. Serafina saw him transfer $200,000 to a fake account. He threatened her life. My hands trembled. This was bigger than bullying, it was crime. Why tell me now? I asked. Imogen's eyes gleamed. Because you have his voice on tape. And Peregrine has bank records. Together, we can bury him. But doubt whispered, what if we fail? Then I remembered my verse, I can do all things. I took a deep breath. Tell me what to do next. Thaddeus announced my promotion in the staff meeting. Alara is now my special assistant, he beamed. Applause felt like needles on my skin. The new office? His private suite, soundproof, no windows. We'll work late sometimes, he winked. A gilded cage. Everyone congratulated me. They didn't see the trap. That night, I prayed hard. Romans 12 verse 21 glowed in my mind, overcome evil with good. So I said yes, to the promotion. Not to surrender, but to fight smarter. Inside his office, I'd find proof others couldn't. Danger waited behind that door. But so did victory. I buttoned my blazer like armor. Monday, I'd walk in smiling. First day as special assistant, Thaddeus left for a meeting. My chance. I scanned his office, mahogany desk, leather chairs, a painting of stormy seas. Behind it, a hairline crack in the wall. I pushed. A hidden safe clicked open. Inside, 3 passports with Thaddeus's photo, but fake names, Julian Croft, Silas Reed, Corbin Vale. My blood ran cold. He was planning to flee. I snapped pictures with my phone. Suddenly, footsteps in the hall. I slammed the safe shut, slid behind the desk. Thaddeus entered humming. Did he see me? His eyes lingered on the painting too long. He knew. And now he knew I knew. My phone buzzed, unknown number. Meet me at Oak Street Diner. 7 p.m. I have the key to his safe. Peregrine. Alive. Hope soared in my chest. I went early, watching rain slide down the diner window. 7 p.m. came. No Peregrine. 7:15, still nothing. Then, sirens. Red lights flashed outside. 2 police cars screeched to a halt. Officers jumped out, scanning the diner. My heart hammered. Trap? I ducked low. But then an officer approached my booth, not to arrest me, but to whisper, Peregrine sent us. He's safe. Thaddeus is watching this place. Go home. Wait for his call. Relief washed over me. Peregrine was still fighting. So was I. Peregrine called at midnight. I'm FBI, he said quietly. Undercover for 8 months. Thaddeus's fraud is federal, he stole $1.2 million. My jaw dropped. But we need his voice confessing, Peregrine continued. Your dinner recording helps, but not enough. Thaddeus invited you to his lakeside cabin this weekend, didn't he? How did he know? Say yes, Peregrine urged. Wear a new recorder. I'll be nearby with a team. Fear choked me. A cabin? Alone with him? But Philippians 4 verse 13 burned in my soul, I can do all things through Christ. I took a shaky breath. Okay, I whispered. I'll go. Victory was close. So was danger. Thaddeus texted, cabin this Saturday. Just us. My hands shook. But I typed in yes, and slipped a new recorder into my locket. Saturday arrived. Pine trees surrounded his glass cabin. He poured wine, eyes soft. You're the only one who never broke, he admitted. Then his voice turned dark. Serafina saw me move money. So I made her vanish. Just like I'll make you vanish if you talk. My locket light glowed green, recording everything. But as he leaned closer, his finger brushed my neck. Pretty locket, he murmured. His eyes narrowed. He saw the tiny red light. You little snake, he roared, grabbing my wrist. I yanked free and ran. Cold air bit my lungs as I crashed through pine trees. Thaddeus chased me, boots pounding. You won't leave here, he screamed. I stumbled near the lake's edge, my ankle twisting. He loomed over me, knife glinting. Should have taken my money, he hissed. But then, headlights. Tires screeched. Peregrine and 6 officers burst from cars. FBI. Drop the knife. Thaddeus froze. Cuffs clicked around his wrists. He screamed curses as they led him away. Peregrine helped me up, blanket around my shoulders. You did it, Alara, he whispered. I clutched my locket, still recording. We had it all. Courtroom cameras flashed. Thaddeus sat stiff in a gray suit, avoiding my eyes. Peregrine presented the recordings. Imogen called witness after witness, Maya, Brenda, 6 others. Then the door opened. Serafina walked in, alive and strong. Thaddeus paled. The judge sentenced him to 8 years for fraud and harassment. As we left the courthouse, Serafina hugged me tight. You saved us all, she whispered. Reporters shouted questions, but I just held up my cross necklace. Romans 12 verse 21 had won, overcome evil with good. No revenge, just truth. And truth set 7 women free that day. 3 months later, our support group, Unbroken Blooms, met in my living room. 6 women shared stories over tea. Mom served cookies, healthy and smiling thanks to Thaddeus's bonus money funding her treatment. Peregrine, now just Perry, knocked, holding coffee and flowers. For the bravest woman I know, he said softly. We laughed as he tried to fix my wobbly table leg. Outside, sunset painted the sky gold. I thought of Philippians 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ. Not because I was strong, but because he was. The bullying broke me open, but grace grew something beautiful in the cracks. 1 year today. I run Unbroken Blooms from a sunny office downtown. Perry brings coffee every Tuesday, he asked me out last month, I said yes. Mom gardens on her healed knees. And on my desk sits a plaque, Overcome Evil with Good. Thaddeus appeals his case next month, but we're ready. 7 women stand together. Friends, if this story touched you, share it with one person fighting silently today. You might be their hope. Like this story? Subscribe for more true tales of courage. Remember, you are never alone. God sees you. And your victory is coming.